There was a typo, and I did not realize that myself until I was correcting it. But subhanallah, many of the students, they answered it even though it didn't make any sense, and they translated it correct. So it was question number 8 in section number 2. The text was basically, sorry, this was the text. I'm not gonna write the vowels because that was a part of the test. You guys should know how to read it without the vowels.
We can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen right now. One second. Thanks for letting me know. Brother Dustin. One second. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So as we could see right here, guys, this was the question number 8. المدرس في المكتب والطالب في الفصل. This was not supposed to be there. I don't know how it slipped my monitoring. This word, maktabi, was not supposed to be there. Maktabi over here technically means, many of you translate it as office. That's what I wanted, right? But we did not learn the word office before. So many people translate it as the teacher is in the desk. Technically, in accordance to my vocab that I taught you guys, that's correct. So I give them a full answer, to be honest, because I know what they're trying to say. Because we learned maktab is what? Desk. So the teacher's on the desk and the student is in class. I give them a full mark because I never taught you guys the word maktab before. Maktab is like an office as well. It just slipped. Many of you also translated to office. Right? You guys get a full mark too. Right? It's just because the word, these are the words that I've given. This is where a lot of people made some errors. So I like to talk about that example. One of the other examples people it was difficult for some people was the word muhandis. Many people made an error with that word. Al-muhandis. They weren't translating it properly. Muhandis. It's an engineer. It's an engineer. An engineer. Al-muhandis ila السوق. The example was ذهب الطالب إلى المسجد. The student went to the masjid. والمهندس إلى السوق. And the engineer went to the market. That was another error people were making with this translation, muhandis. And another error many people made, again, I realized this. Many of the students were making a mistake with lesson number 6 content, هذه. The last lesson that we've completed. I said this before, هذه is for females and هذا is for men. So, for example, in the multiple choice examples, one of the questions was, identify the correct feminine form for this is a sister. This is a sister. It's going to be هذه. Anyone? This is a sister. هذه أخت. See that? Sorry. أختٌ. People, many people did this. They made an error here. هذا أخت. They said هذا أخت. He is a sister. Doesn't make sense, right? In Arabic, it does not make sense. He is a sister. It's هذه. As I mentioned, although there aren't any signs of femininity in that word, it's going to be a female because by meaning it's a sister, right? So it's a girl. That's one mistake a lot of people made. Another mistake where people made is something that I was surprised. Subtle translations, right? Like, for example, the first translation. This is a notebook. A lot of people made a mistake on that. Yes. So for people online, so can someone answer? How do you say this is a notebook? Online, guys. Someone.
Yeah.
Daftarun. Good job. Daftarun. Many people, they're not looking at the It's definite, indefinite. They're choosing this one right here. هذا or هذا الدفتر. This is a mistake. I'm not gonna give this correct answer. Like, this is not correct because I'm mainly focusing on the right. A notebook is daftarun. And the notebook is ad-daftaru. So this is lesson number 2, I believe. Again, guys, we need to know the difference between definite and indefinite. So I want everyone to focus on that, okay, inshallah. As we move on with the next couple of lessons, it will be very simple, and just pay attention in indefinite and indefinite words. Definite words are with what? Al. Alif lam. Indefinite words are without alif lam, yani they will be with a tanween. Dhammatain, kasratain, or fathatain, does not matter. Or you cannot even have any of those. Ad-darsu sabi'. We start the next lesson now. Any questions until now? Lesson number 7. Sabi'. Sabi' is 7. This is another way we could learn the numbers in Arabic. This is not sab'a. This is not the 7th lesson. It's the 7th lesson, sorry. 7th lesson, not lesson 7. It's better to say 7th. A sabi' is 7. But how would you say 7 as a number? Sab'ah. Sab'ah. Sab'atun. سبعة. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7. If we go to the seventh lesson, that's السابع. السابع. What do you call that in English? Sorry. When you're putting like the first and not one. Sorry? Is it like an ordinal number? Yes. So Allah is one. Allah wahid. Wahid, right? And you'll also say the first is wahid, right? Ithnain is 2, but second is athani. It changes, right? So as-sabi' is seventh lesson. Let's go. Who wants to read this text all the way till this line right here? Let's read it and translate it. Who could do it? Until this point, I'm telling you guys right now, just letting you guys know, in this lesson, all we're talking about is the opposite of dhalika, which is tilka. It came in your test a couple of times, but we already know it. Dhalika is for masculine, and tilka is for feminine. So tilka is that, for a feminine word. So who wants to start reading and translate them for me one by one until this line right here? Who wants to give it a try? I'll be marking with the. Anyone wants to give it a try? Okay, bismillah. We have someone on site. Let's go. Man hadihi. Translate it.
Who is that? What is this? What is this?
Nope.
No.
Basically, who was that though?
Oh,
Who is this?
yeah, female.
In parentheses, F. Feminine. Hadihi.
Hadihi. Amina. Yep. Amina. It's Amina.
Amina. Aminatun. So translate that for me.
This is Amina.
This is Amina. I'll just use a green pen. Next one. Woman. Yes.
And who?
So sorry, for the people online. So someone said on site, Wamin tilka. If you were to say min, translate that yourself in your own head. Wamin tilka means, and from that, no, you're asking like, no, you're asking, and who is that? Waman. Waman tilka. And what's going to be translated for this? Who? Sorry, who is that? I'm going to erase that. Who is that? So this is where our focus is. And who is that? Sorry. And who is that? You're asking a question. Correct. Again, feminine. F. Tilka.
Brother Sajid.
Yes.
Now, wouldn't it say Amina too?
Sorry, yes.
Fatima too?
Correct. It's supposed to be with 1. I made that error myself. I put 2. It's supposed to be 1. هذه آمنة. This is. It'll only be double if you're going to be talking about Amina with an adjective. Okay. So you're just ending the sentence like that. It's going to be singular. This is Amina. Sorry. Next one. So tilka Fatimatu. Translate that. That is Fatima. Again, it's a female, right? Okay. Do this now. New word, but don't struggle on this word. Let's do it. Brother Sabab, continue.
هذه
هذه
طبيبة
طبيبة
تون
وتلك مهرئة
ممرضة. Okay. Can you translate from the first one?
This is the now this is a doctor,
This is a
female doctor,
doctor.
and that
F.
I'm guessing a nurse.
Yes. And that is
A nurse.
what's a mumarrida, guys? Someone already answered it.
Nurse.
Nurse, correct. That is a nurse.
from مرض.
Correct. It comes from the word marad, sickness. So nurses, they're the ones who are mainly taking care of like all the work, right? They have all the load, right? And they don't get paid much, right? Subhanallah. They have all the hard work, and the doctors just do their stuff and walk out. And
Not anymore. They get paid a lot, brother.
They get paid a lot nowadays. Subhanallah.
Yes, a lot of money.
Yes,
Subhanallah.
yes.
Doctor has a lot more responsibility.
Subhanallah. The doctors. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. You know, there's more responsibility. I'm not.
No, we should not downgrade it.
I don't want to
Nurse
cause the.
has-
You're
you
I don't
know,
want to cause the
Pandora's
conflict.
box.
Okay, nurse also has a lot of responsibility. Everyone has a lot
Absolutely,
of
absolutely, absolutely. All of us have responsibility. Even a teacher has responsibilities. No, I'm not saying it in a negative way. No.
Even the person that takes out garbage, that person is very important and responsibility for
Absolutely.
us.
Everyone's responsible in society. Alhamdulillah. Allah accept all of us. Allah accepts all of us as long as we're making halal income. The second someone's pursuing halal income, Allah put barakah in that. Ameen. Ameen. So the next one. هذه. No. Read the sentence first. Read the sentence first, like in your head. They'd be like, if you say min is from, and man is who. So you're gonna say this minal hindi وتلك Yabani. Yes, can someone translate this for me? No, not she is from. This, any translation? Yeah, we could switch it up a little bit. This, this is from, yeah,
Hind,
Yeah,
this is from Hind. You could talk about something specific. This is from Hind,
and
India,
that is
India.
from Japan.
That's
and that is from Japan.
Japan.
Correct.
Oh, so it's like
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be someone. It can be something, right? You can have like an Indian cup. This is from India, and you could have like some Japanese chopsticks. I don't know. That's from Japan. So now we talk about, again, they're just trying to make you familiarize with that concept of adjectives and these words, right? Now read this last one, Brother Sabab. هذه
طويلة
طويلة
وتلك
وتلك
قصيرة.
قصيرة. Translate that for me.
This is tall.
This is tall,
And that is short. قصيرة.
and that is short. قصير is short, and that is short. Any new words here? The only new word until now is the mumarrida, the nurse, and tilka. That's it, right? I don't think anything else is a new word. Is that correct for the people? No. Nurse. The question is nurse inherently feminine? I know in today's time they're more dominant. No. In the masculine for nurse is mumarrid. Mumarrid for masculine is mumar. Sorry, I just spelled. See, when I try to do the meme like that, I always make an error. Mumarrid. Mumarridun. That's a male nurse. Is this what the ta marbuta, right? Everything with a you could change it however you want, whoever you're speaking to. I'll just tell you a random word right now. Let's talk about, subhanallah, I'm thinking I can't think of any random. I just subhanallah. Let's talk about ugly. Something is ugly. Qabih. So are you gonna talk about something that's feminine and ugly? Qabihatun. But add a to it. Add a to it. You're talking about something that is wide. Wasi'. Masculine. Now, if you were to make that into a feminine, wasi'atun. That's all you gotta know. It's just putting a ta marbuta. That's all. Ta marbuta to end, that makes it feminine. Now for the people online, can someone read from here till the end and translate?
I
Any
can,
volunteer?
I can try.
Perfect. Let's go.
Allah.
Bismillah.
Bismillah. Man hada
Man hada.
means what? Who? No, who is this? Right?
Who is this? Good job.
This.
Man.
Man means who? Okay. Hada Hamidu means this is Hamid.
Correct.
And it's a man.
Hamid. Correct. This is Hamid.
Hamid. This is Hamid. Okay.
Continue.
But I cannot see anymore. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Dhalika. No. Waman Dhalik. Waman Zalik means who is that? Zalik is for men.
Correct.
Then it went to, okay. Zalika al-iun. I don't know that meaning. Zalika means that. And
that is?
Name is Ali.
Yes.
Okay.
Ali.
Ali, okay.
That is Ali.
That is Ali. Okay.
Next one.
Next one. Tilka.
No. Look at it properly.
Oh, sorry. From where? Okay. Also, okay. Okay, there you go. Atilka okay. Daja ja. Dajatun.
Good job.
That means tilka means that.
Yes.
But
what's what's if you translate as well? It's
means it's question mark, right?
It's a question mark, yes. So
mark. Yeah. So
is
okay. Is
what's tilka?
Tilka means that. Is that is a name, I think? Is it?
Yes. Yes, is that dajaja? Okay, what is that thing that wakes you up for Fajr Salah in the morning? It's very loud outside. What is that thing?
The chicken. No, not chicken. That's chicken is dikun.
It's gonna be? It's a hen.
Hen. Oh, okay, hen. No, chicken is the meat.
Sorry.
I got it. Hen. Okay.
Chicken is the meat.
Allah. La tilka batatun. Batatu. La means no.
No.
No, that is. But I don't know this word.
That is.
You can see it on the left.
Yeah, look at the picture right there.
Most like
Adam the Batuta.
Huh?
Adam, but who was that? Who was that?
Auntie's in trouble. Auntie
No, Dr. Sarim. That was Dr. Sarim. Yeah, exactly. I mentioned that on Friday. He remembers that. Adam Battutu, yeah.
Okay.
So batta is a duck.
Okay.
Like a duckling.
But
yeah, batta, yeah, batta. Batta looks like duck. Yeah, duck. Correct.
Okay.
That is a. So if you look over here, brothers and sisters, one word. That's only word one. The only word that's new over here is batta. Again, vocabs. Tanzila, you gotta update this if you don't mind. Update all the words so that everyone could benefit. Let's update all the words. So batta is a new word. Translation is done for batta mumarrida tilka. Perfect. So sister, you did a good translation. Is that a hen? A hen, right? Dajajatun. No, ad-dajaja. So we gotta translate literally. Is that a hen? No, that is a duck. Batta. Okay, perfect. Okay, don't look at the picture, guys. I know it's a little obvious, but I want you guys to. So someone else do this. Bismillah. Rehan, you do this. You're in class right now. You gotta participate. Rehan. I gotta zoom in. Subhanallah. Ma tilka. What does that mean? What is that? But tilka, that is what? Masculine or feminine you're talking about? Feminine. What is that? Feminine. Tilka is always feminine. Tilka is that for feminine, and dhalika is that for masculine. Tilka baydatun. A good word, guys. When you guys wake up in the morning, breakfast time, you guys can use that word. Bayda. Bayda is that is an egg. That is an egg. Bayda. Bayda is an egg. Bayda also is extracted from the word.
Helmet.
Anyone else? It's extracted from the word. How do you say white in Arabic? Abyad. An egg is white, right? And in its shell, it comes from the abyad. Abyad is the color white.
Bayd.
Abyad.
Bayd.
Yes. Bayd is abyadun is white. So bayda is also an egg. Okay, now mudaf ilay examples. Words that we've covered in the past. Let's go. Someone read this first. You guys have to be very swift with this now. Okay, subhanAllah, look at this text. When you guys are on lesson 1, you guys will not be able to read this without any
I have a
vowels.
question.
Yes.
So
Go,
let's go back to tilka baydatun. So if we want to say it's chicken's egg or hen's egg, then we
Yes.
add that at the end.
Correct. No,
Okay.
no, no. So you make it. No. You do it yourself. Give it a try. So you want to say that's a chicken? No.
Yes.
So you want to say that's a chicken's egg, right? So
Yes.
isn't in that sentence isn't there mudaf ilay? That's a chicken's egg. So do that sentence yourself. Make it into a mudaf ilay. Tilka
baydatun dajajatu.
dajajati.
Dajajati.
That's a chicken's egg. Tilka baydatu dajajati. If you want to say that's a chicken egg, subhanAllah, we only eat chicken's egg over here, right? Maybe some people eat quail eggs, ostrich eggs, duck eggs, right? Fish eggs. So tilka
Elephants.
elephants. Baydatu dajaja. Dajajati. Exactly. So you want to say this as well. Chicken eggs, right? SubhanAllah, I tried SubhanAllah, when I was in Africa, I tried ostrich egg. It's enough. SubhanAllah, it's massive. It's like 20 eggs, 20 chicken eggs in one. SubhanAllah. So, creation of Allah, right? Look at that, SubhanAllah. So we have the next sentence. Who could do this? Looking at the sentence, we were not able to read this in lesson 1. Not a single vowel here, except for mudarris. Mudarris has the kasra under the ra. Who wants to give this a try? Read this and translate it for me. Dr. Saleh? So who's that? Sorry.
Oh,
who's reading that?
I can
Saleh?
read.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Saleh, read it louder. I want to hear.
Yes. هذه سيارة المدرس
Good job.
وتلك سيارة المدير.
Good job. هذه سيارة المدرس وتلك سيارة المدير. So can you translate that for me?
This is teacher's car.
This is. I want to hear it again. This is
the teacher's car.
This is the teacher's car.
And that is the principal's car.
And that is the principal's car. This is the teacher's car, and that is the principal's car. Tilka. So you'll just see a nice car driving outside. You'll tell your friend, "Ma tilka, what is that?" And you'll be like, "That's a BMW." You're not gonna be like, "That's ma dhalik." You're not gonna say that's a what is that in the sense like because sayyara is feminine. So you see a nice car, you'll be like, "Ma tilka, what is that? What is that? Ma tilka." Right? So that's how you use it. So bring it into your speech when you speak to your friends or your family members in Arabic. Now, another way of formulating a question. You could also say this in another way. Could someone read this for me first and then say it in the way that we learned? Could someone read this for me first? Anyone? As-sa'atu Abbasin hadihi. What's another way of saying formatting or putting the sentence together? Anyone?
Ahada
Okay. No. You made a mistake. Ana ahada. Not ahada. Ahadihi. Ahadihi sa'atu Abbasin. You can also say it like that. So in Arabic, they're not going to teach us right now. But subhanAllah, in Arabic, there's a big difference. If you're to speak Arabic and through if a grammarian, an Arabic nahwi, a person who knows Arabic very well, they were to see this sentence right here and also this sentence right here. Ahadihi sa'atu sorry. أهذه ساعة عباس أهذه ساعة. If a grammarian were to actually see this, number one, number two, and they were to someone were to have this in their book, and they were reading it. Tell me, which one do you think in Arabic has more emphasis in speech?
Top one.
Sorry?
First one.
Oh, first one.
The first one is anything that's natural, the way we learn according to the rules, it's always normal. It's always normal in speech. The tone is always normal. When it's flipped around in Arabic, it's always more emphasis. So like you could be like, you can ask literally in a normal conversation, you could be like, you ask someone a question, أهذه ساعة عباس? And he's not listening to you. You're talking to your son. أهذه ساعة Ahmed? You're not answering it. Then you'll be like, ساعة عباس هذه? It's emphasis. You can say it in normal speech too. It's more emphasis though. There's more emphasis in that one. So again, it's still correct. You could say this in an initial conversation too. You're not gonna be like, why is this person speaking to me aggressively? No, it's still fine. No. The author is just showing you that you could also say it in this way. But I'm just teaching you something extra knowledge, that this has more emphasis in speech, right? Allah uses this a lot in the Quran as well. I can't think one from the top of my head. Inshallah, if I remember something next class, I'll explain it. But Allah, it's called khabar muqaddam. When Allah brings the predicate first and subject after. It's supposed to be subject predicate, right? Allah flips it. Khabar muqaddam. The khabar muqaddam mubtada mu'akhar. That's what we call it in Arabic. That's exactly what is happening in this example. It's flipped around. All right. So can someone read the next part? Very easy.
So basically in English, we are saying this watch belongs to Abbas. Like,
Yes.
I guess that kind of emphasis in other.
Yeah, correct. This watch belongs to Abbas. Correct. So can someone
otherwise
emphasis?
Is this watch
Abbas's?
Like this watch, like right?
Yes, correct. This watch, correct. It's different in English as well. Can someone do the next part?
Yep, I can give it a try.
Sure.
La means no.
No.
هذه ساعة حامد.
Good job.
So هذه, that means this. Oh, sorry, let me finish the sentence. تلك, that. ساعة عباس.
Can you read the second word again?
ساعة.
Good job.
عباس.
Good job. Now retranslate it for me.
So no. The first one is هذه, which is this. So this is Hamid's watch, and tilka, that. That is Abbas' watch.
Abbas's watch.
Abbas. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. So no, this is Hamid's watch, and no, there's no and over here. That is Abbas's watch. Right? Perfect. That's very good. Good job. Alhamdulillah. Now this part right here. Difference between rooster and hen. ذلك ديك وتلك دجاجة. That is a rooster, and that is a hen. See the difference? Both are that. You're speaking at a distance, but both are different in English. In Arabic, English is that. In Arabic, that has its gender as well. That is a rooster, and that is a hen. So let's quickly do this at the end of class, inshallah, tonight. تمارين, exercises. اقرأ, translate that. Read, waktub, and write. Can someone do the first one? Again, you guys could do it. Just be swift. Who wants to do it? Read it and translate. Safar, let's go. جامعة. Yes. This is a school and that is a university. Online, let's go. Someone do the next one. Number 2.
ذلك حمار وتلك بقرة.
ذلك حمار وتلك بقرة. Translate that for me. Correct.
That is a donkey and that is a cow.
That is a cow. Number 3, let's go. أذلك مسجد. Correct. لا تلك مدرسة. Translate that for me. Is that a masjid?
is school.
No, that is a school. Oh, something new, a new word. ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم. So can someone do this right now? ناقة, a new word.
هذا جمل وتلك
هذا
ناقة.
ناقة. So translate that for me.
So that is
No.
Sheep.
this
is a camel.
And that is that's a male camel, right?
She camel.
And that is a she camel.
She camel, right? And Allah mentions in the Quran, right? She camel. Naqa. Naqa. And Jamal is a male camel, a normal camel.
Quick question.
Yes.
So when I was in Saudi, when you have the camel milk, they still
Yes.
call it Jamal, right? They don't put, Halib Naqatun.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's used in both ways. There's a lot of words like that. Like, so it comes to animals. General meaning, right? So the brother asked online for the people on site that when you go to Saudi and they offer you milk, camel milk, they say Halib Jamal. You heard Naqa before? Brother Sabab just came back 2 weeks ago. He said they heard Naqa. So maybe his time was different. Maybe 2 days' time is different. But nonetheless, if we're to hear Jamal, it's a dominant word. Like Baqara, what's the most dominant word for a cow? If we were to find a bull in Arabic, a bull in Arabic is thawr. But everyone says Baqara. It's the more dominant of that species of animal is feminine. So Baqara is actually a cow, yes, and thawr is actually a bull. But people could say, people could bring a bull meat and be like, هذا لحم بقرة. And I could be like, oh, no, you're specific. No, it's beef. Khalas, it's beef, right? So Naqa, it depends. So Jamal, yes, even in the Hadith, Jamal is more dominant from the two, unless specified. In the Quran is specific, right? Because she camel, right? When Allah dropped that miracle, right? Salih alayhi salam, it was through she camel, Naqa, and Allah made restrictions to his people that do not, give the camel its time to drink. Naqatullahi wa suqiyaha, and it won't disturb you guys. And you guys let the camel drink from the water, and they ended up killing that camel, right? So Naqa is a female she camel. Next example.
هذه مدرسة وتلك طالب.
So you would say that's a madrasa, but what you gotta read the context, right? That it's saying tilka talibatun. So you're gonna be like, okay, that's a student, a female student. So the other word's not going to be madrasa. What's it going to be? Mudarrisatun. That's a female teacher. Good job, Uncle Hassan. Mudarrisatun. Watilka talibatun. So this is a female teacher, and that is a female student. And then this one. Next one.
هذا كلب.
Again, say it again. هذا
كلب.
No. كلب.
كلب. I'm sorry. وذلك قطد.
No.
وذلك كت.
قط. So هذا كلب. Translate that, Auntie Manju.
This is a dog and that is a cat.
This is a dog and that is a cat. Good job. قط. So know those words. It's in a vocab list, the one that was already sent before. I'm going to go through it. قط. So again, these words that you've already done in the past, the author's not going to bring any vowels for them. You should know it by now. قط and كلب. Okay, next one.
So what's the qalb and the kittens male and female? This is male. What's the female?
So it's going to be kalba. But in Arabic, they don't use it. They say kalb for everything. You look at the speech, right? They say kalb.
Kittatun then. Okay.
Qittatun is female. Like a female cat. Yes, that exists. But in Arabic, no, they say kalb for every dog, right? So next one is a new word right here. Yes. Bilal ibn Rabah radiallahu anhu. He had that trait. Mu'adhin. So can someone read this for me?
هذا بيت المؤذن وتلك مؤذني وتلك حقيقة التاجر تاجري
وتلك
حديقة التاجري.
Good job. Can you translate that for me?
This is a muezzin's house
This
Oh,
is the mu'adhin's house.
the Mu'adhin's house, and that is Hadika. I don't remember.
Hadiqa. Who knows what Hadiqa is? We've probably seen this word in Saudi. Hadiqa, garden.
Oh, okay.
Someone said it online. Garden. Garden is also bustan.
Yeah.
Bustan. Bustan is garden as well. Hadiq, but there's a difference, and even in translation. And like, there's a slight difference. Bustan is gonna be like fields of like crops. You know, garden in the sense that it's a fields farm more like a field of a farm. Hadiqa is like more like a place where flowers, nice plants. It's more like, you know, you want to go around, botanical, correct? You want to go around and visit. It's therapeutic, right? Bustan is more like farming, agriculture, garden, that type of trees. Hadiqa is a garden with flowers. Prophet ﷺ mentioned this word many times in hadith. Hadiqa. So hada baytul mu'adhin. The word is mu'adhin, guys. This is not a waw. It's a hamza. It's an alif. Makes a sound. So هذا بيت المؤذن وتلك حديقة التاجر. This is the mu'adhin's house, and that is the merchant's garden. Tilka is affecting the hadiqa because hadiqa has a ta marbuta. It's feminine. Again, we all see this, right? Any questions with regards to this exact page right now?
So if it was a female merchant, it'd be tajiratu.
Exactly. If it was a female merchant, it'll be tajiratu. So it'll be tilka hadiqatu tajirati. But we're not talking about the tajir's identity, male or female. We're talking about the hadiqa right now. This is why it's affected by. We could get to that.
Understand that it's a male.
Correct.
Based on
We could understand the Arabic text. If the tajir had a ta marbuta, we know it's a female merchant. Is that clear? Any questions? Anyone, any questions? So once again, all those people who did not receive their results, please send the email. Send the message on the Zoom chat with your name and the email address, and I will send it immediately, inshallah, right now. So inshallah, we'll continue with this lesson. Lesson number 7, we're almost done. Lesson number 6 is a mixture of both. What lesson number, no, it was lesson number 8. Lesson number 8 teaches directions. Basically, front, back, under, top. And inshallah, we will move on to the texts. Can someone do me a favor? And not someone, I want everyone to do this, actually. All the words that we've learned until now, in this lesson only, we have how many words? This is the homework. I'm starting this very small, very light homework. We have mumarrida, we have batta, we have mu'adhin, naqa, 4 words. Hadiqa. It's 5 words, okay? Hadiqa, I'll write them in the chat. In the al-baydatu, correct. I'm gonna write them in the chat. So we have baydatu, naqatu, mu'adhin, hadiqatu, mumarridatu, batta. In their actual form. I know mumarrid is a feminine. In that actual tense, in that actual with the actual gender, I want you guys to find the plural words. All the plural words for these. So that means you have to open the Hands Word book and look for it. That's so simple. Because why I'm saying this is because in the upcoming lessons, as we start reading Arabic texts and stories in Arabic, we will need to know how to use the dictionary. Very important. Every word we have to open a dictionary. I'm not gonna give you the answer. It's not gonna be in there. There won't be any images identifying what that word is. No. Giving a hint. You have to find it yourselves. So again, I want you guys. I'm gonna write them. I'm gonna write the whole list of words. Only 5 words, 5, 6 words in the WhatsApp chat. Please find the plural words for those exact. So for example, if I were to be like mu'adhin, find the plural. It's gonna be mu'adhinun. I'll tell you guys right now. I don't want you guys to be like mu'adhinat. That's feminine. I'm asking for the plural for mu'adhin, a masculine. Mu'adhin, not mu'adhinat. Now, mu'adhinat, it could be a caller, right? It could be translated as a caller. A woman is calling someone. Abdullah, she's the mu'adhin, she's calling out to Abdullah. But in terminology, in Islamic terminology, mu'adhin is what? A person who gives adhan. It's a fixed terminology, right? So as Muslim, we understand mu'adhin as what? We're not going to say like the person is calling my name is a mu'adhin. No. He's a, in Arabic, we will call him, he's a da'i in that sense. He's calling my name. Or nadi. He's a nadi. He's calling my name out loud. All right? Is that clear, everyone? Or inshallah, I'll see everyone on Monday. And all those people who did not write the test, You can message me on WhatsApp. You know what my number is. I'm the admin in that group. You can message me privately. I will have a session with you guys maybe on Friday tomorrow or even on Saturday. Just quickly do the test with me.
Brother, I have another big test on Saturday for my another class. So
Okay.
I want to do it next week.
Okay, no problem. We'll do next week. The answer
only started for 2 days, but I was
inshallah.
able to follow the class today because I studied a little bit, but I have not studied all the other time. So, but inshallah, I can do next week.